This is A Court of Silver Flames, and it is the 5th book, debatably, in the ACOTAR series if you count the novella. Now this is the hardback edition, so it does come with a removable dust jacket. It's a black hardcover, but it does have silver foiling with the title on the edge. And one interesting thing to note is that there is a new map on the inside of this book that is a little bit more detailed than the first 4 books. This book is significantly different than the other books in the series because we transition fully away from Feyre's journey, even though she is still present in the book, to Nesta's story. Nesta is Feyre's sister, and she doesn't have the sunny disposition that Feyre does. In fact, most people don't like her, and she's not the nicest. A lot of people don't like this book because they don't like Nesta, but what I have to say to that is that Nesta is one of the most real characters in this book because she's went through some crap, and not everybody agrees that she's went through enough to act the way she does, but let's be real, that happens in real life too. And she's not nice through most of this book, but she goes through a ton of character development throughout this entire journey, and we really get an insight on what it takes for her to love herself again, because that's what this book is really about. Also different than the other books in the series is just how the cover looks. It doesn't quite fit with the rest, which does bother many of us. So even though I bought this in the boxed series, this book does have that different spine than the others, and it looks significantly different. Now this book is multiple points of view, so you get Nesta, but you also get Cassian as well. And he quickly became one of my favorite characters in the series. This is not my favorite book though, because the plot isn't there. Honestly, through a lot of this book, I'm like, I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're trying to build up to. And even when we got to the end and there was, the big climactic scene in the book, it just felt a little underwhelming. This book also has a lot more spicy scenes than anything else in this series. Like there is a section where that is most of what this book is, and it starts to become a little bit more like smut. But then we do eventually get back to the plot and back into the storyline and into that character development of Nesta that I mentioned earlier. Well, not everybody likes this book in the ACOTAR series. If you've read the other books, this is a continuation, and there are a lot of things that happen in this book that are really impactful that I really like, and I loved the emphasis on friendship in this book that we didn't seem to have quite as much in the others. Overall, this is a 4.5 star read for me, and I really enjoyed it.